All right, so last Wednesday, I was at the infamous Coldplay concert where the CEO of Astronomer was caught snuggling with the HR department of the same company.
Oh, look at these people. All right, come on. You okay? What? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure what to do.
It's actually where I got this t-shirt. Just to provide a little bit of context, last Wednesday there was a Coldplay concert at the Gillette Stadium, and on the Jumbotron, the CEO of Astronomer and the HR department, or CPO, was caught snuggling on the Jumbotron camera. And the reason I thought I would make this video is I thought it'd be kind of funny getting a perspective of someone that was there live seeing it, because it was so funny. And of course, I didn't know it was going to go this crazy online the next day. But while at the Coldplay concert, the CEO of Astronomer, Byron, and the CPO or HR, Kristen Cabot, were seen snuggling at the concert. And instead of kissing like all the previous people on the Jumbotron, they ducked harder than a one-legged guy at an ass-kicking contest. Yeesh. If you haven't seen the video, I can put it here. But pretty much, it's so funny. At the concert, Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, goes, either this couple is having an affair or they're just really shy. And yeah, I think it was the former. And yeah, they ducked like crazy. And when it happened, it was like people laughed or whatever, and we kind of just moved on. You know, we're at the concert, it wasn't a big deal. Man, the next day, I don't think anyone knew how viral this was gonna go the next day. It was insane. And the reason why it was such a big deal is because both these people are married to other people, and the CEO has kids. And so yeah, it was clearly he was having a secret affair. And to get caught on camera like that is just brutal. Not that he doesn't deserve it. Obviously he does. And obviously you feel bad for the family and the kids too. It's a brutal situation. But honestly, there couldn't have been a worse reaction to get on a Jumbotron of two people trying to hide an affair. Like, they literally ducked. It was bad. Yeah, anyways, the reason why I want to make this video is because I was there during the concert. I went to go see Coldplay with my buddy, and just to provide you with a little bit of context, so before this couple was shown on the Jumbotron, he was going around to different couples, doing the classic like kiss cam. He even brought a couple up on stage and sang Magic with them right after the guy proposed to his girl. So it was pretty much like a relationship Jumbotron type thing where they would just bounce around. I think it went to some dude's birthday as well. I think some girl had just graduated, and they pretty much anyone that had like a big sign they kind of zoomed in on, and it was all good vibes until it landed on this couple. And then it just was like awkward, and you could tell right away they look so sketchy. They look so sus. Like, it wasn't remotely like being shy. It was like, oh my God, like literally caught red-handed. It was just absurd. It was just absurd. But yeah, anyways, just for anyone that was in the actual concert, it was like so clear as day that that's what they were doing. It wasn't even like a question. Like, everyone knew it. And then they just kind of like went on with the concert. It was so funny. Not funny for him though. He's probably like the most meme person of the summer right now. Karma's a bitch, you know? My same friend that I was at the concert with this past Wednesday, we tried to go to Coldplay 9 years ago. So the concert was at the same place, Gillette Stadium. I drove from the Outer Banks, North Carolina, which is where I was working in the summer, all the way to Connecticut to go with my buddy. And then we went from his house to Gillette Stadium. It was about like a 2-hour drive. We pre-gamed Coldplay heavy. Like, we treated it like it was like a music festival. I don't know why. And we got this infamous green apple Ciroc, and my buddy, we took like probably like 5 to 6 shots each before going to the concert. And then probably like 1 to 2 songs deep in the concert, my buddy throws up on this couple in front of us. And so anyways, he goes right to the bathrooms to go throw up more. And I told him, I was like, oh, yo, I'll go get you a pretzel and water. I'll be right back. Come back probably like 5 minutes later, because I was racing. I was just stressing, so I booked it, and I was back in like 5 minutes. I open the stall, I go to the same stall he was at, and there's just no one there. And then I would like ask around, and then I finally find this security guard, and I was like, yo, did you see my buddy? Like, I described him like he was just in here, and they're like, yeah, we had to transport him to like one of the nearest hospitals. And I was like, what? You're kidding me. And like, it was a whole ordeal. And then I kept asking, like, can you tell me where? Like, I need to know like where he's at. And they kept saying no way. And I was like, please tell me the hospital he's at. I need to know. I need to go call his parents. And they kept saying no way. And then I eventually called his parents, and then I don't know how they were able to track him. I think maybe they tracked like the nearest hospital, but Anyways, we got it sorted out. His parents had to drive 2 hours to pick me up, to go pick him up at the hospital. And I mean, he was fine. I think he was just throwing up, and like it was first time really getting super drunk. And no one really talks about the humidity in Boston. Dude, Boston in the summer is humid. Brutal. So he picked him up. We had to go back to the stadium after the concert to go find his wallet because he lost his wallet. We go to the lost and found or whatever. They had his wallet with his ID in it, and everything else was gone. So whoever returned the wallet had stolen everything out of it except for his ID. I mean, at least they left the ID, but brutal. And yeah, so that was my Coldplay story 9 years ago. So this was redemption time. We redeemed ourselves this time. We went to Coldplay, same place where we left off, except no green apple Ciroc this time. We just had beers on beers on beers, which is honestly the way to do it. If you're watching Coldplay, the vibe is beers and just good vibes, chilling. It's like a ton of families go to Coldplay. So yeah, and if you ever get a chance to go to Coldplay, definitely go see them. They give you these wristbands so they light up, and you know those like crazy drone shows they do in the sky where they have different patterns? That's what they do with all the like bands in the entire stadium. So they had like hearts, and they had like waves of different like colors like going through. It was like Harry Potter. It was insane. So yeah, thought that was kind of funny that I just happened to be at the same concert where all that went down with the CEO of Astronomer. Obviously they both deserve it, so it is what it is, and they're definitely getting heat for that. But thanks for listening to the story, and don't forget to subscribe, and we're back to normal vlogs next week. Peace.
1